What's good, YouTube? What cracking? All right. Now this is also 6 hours, so we are going to be skipping through. We're going to be getting a lot of conversations. At one point, I know I join up here. We can probably get to where I guess I join up on stage because I caught the telling of it. I don't really care after I go. I'm over it. That's an hour 30 in. Yeah, we don't gotta do too much with it. Might skip through if there's more points that I need to see. But let's get into it, man. Big Ox Bob, more Ox's Court type shit.
Half the time when I'm on the panel, I'm in the chat, I'm interacting with the folks. I'm a self-proclaimed man of the people. I love the chat. I love to interact.
I'm 100% with Bob on this one. In terms of the conversation of content creators, streamers, whoever you are, whatever you do, not indulging in a chat, not engaging in the chat, I just can't get behind that. I'm a self-appointed chat nigga myself. I know the importance of building that community and that relationship with your chat or anyone's chat. The chat is just as important as the content going on stream. Those are the people watching. And I'm always of the belief that you have a better product when the people are buying into it and it feels genuine. If they know anytime they type, I'm liable to see it and react to them, that'll bring that person back to keep debating, especially on a debate platform like PC. I mean, I understand it's entertainment, but the debates are what brings eyes to the viewers, hence why they do all these different debate shows and events and debate gimmicks. That's the point of it. So I'm with Ox. I would not tell anybody to not look in the chat, not engage in the chat. Now, to an extent, I'm with that. There is a point to where you do have to get out the chat a bit.
I'm gonna send the link out today, and we're gonna go through some things. I'm gonna bring Buddy up here. We're gonna discuss some things. We'll discuss kind of the origin of this, for lack of better term. For lack of better term, we'll discuss the origin of this beef, this feud, if you will. I know most of y'all are very aware of what's been going on between Buddy OG and Chilltown. It's one of the main attractions to the panel at this point. People love to see it, but sometimes it just goes too far. I think you guys can agree upon that. I think we can all agree upon that. Buddy has been banned. Buddy has been timed out a bunch of times. Chill has what you guys call crashed out, and this most recent crash out, if that's what you want to call it, is kind of been the straw to break the camel's back as far as I'm concerned.
I just want to say real quick, in terms of Chill versus Buddy, I've always found that to be, one, hilarious. Chilltown be going crazy on Buddy, and I find it fucking hilarious when Chilltown starts crashing out over Buddy. I will say, though, as a person who is always looking at Players' Choice chat, Buddy is not 100% innocent. Buddy provokes Chilltown. There are times where Buddy indeed provokes Chilltown. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He trolls him 24/7. And me personally, I can never get behind the fact of trying to play the, man, I'm just keeping it basketball card, or I'm just keeping it this, when you're constantly berating somebody, you constantly getting on niggas. And let's keep it honest, Chilltown started taking it to another notch with Buddy once Buddy brought up the Pedo Town stuff. Anytime he's talking about Karl Malone and trying to respect Karl Malone's game, you call him Pedo Town. Ever since I forgot which situation it was, but it was one of the situations. The Josh Giddey thing. The Josh Giddey situation happens, and Chilltown, to the community's mind, gave one reason why he feels some type of way and gave a take. And for whatever reason, Buddy is one of the only people who takes the take a different way and calls him Pedo Town because of it. I'm not here to say whether niggas is right or wrong for trolling or right or wrong for crashing out. But what I will say is, I think both is wrong. Let me say, I think both parties in the situation is wrong. They should just dead the shit, squash the shit, and move on. Buddy should stop just targeting Chill with his trolling, and troll everybody equally, and stop calling the nigga pedo. And Chilltown should just not give this nigga any attention. Like, as hard as that may be, and that's gold coming from me. But yeah, is this gonna be a YouTube video because I want to listen tomorrow? Yes, it will. It should be. I don't know if it's gonna be up tomorrow though. I wish it was. But yeah, when it comes to Buddy, not gonna lie to you, I can see where people can say Chilltown crossed the line and took it a little too much, but at the same time, Buddy does legit get on his ass. Pause, no sketch. Buddy does legit be on troll time with Chilltown all the time, and OG is OG, and everybody got a line. I had it. I've seen other co-hosts get on certain people in the chat when they go over the line, and Buddy constantly teeters that line with Chilltown.
This is the one that made me say, you know, I think it's time we take this matter to Ox Court and we settle this once and for all. I want to know what the people think. I want to know, do y'all think that this is toxic? Do y'all think this is good for the show? Do y'all think that Buddy needs to chill out on Chill? Do y'all think that maybe Chill is being a little sensitive? What do y'all think? I want to know straight from y'all. I'm going to pull y'all up here. I'm going to ask y'all questions, you know? The subpoenas went out today. Subpoenas went out. People that are, you know, asked to come should show up. And if they don't show up, there will be bench warrants placed. And we will be charging a failure to appear. Believe that. Believe that. Once again, I want to reiterate, Ox Court is a legitimate courtroom, and we have legitimate jurisdiction
Chat, give me 2
over
seconds.
the goings-ons of the YouTube platform. So with that being said, any feuds you may have on the internet, any feuds you may have with content creators, or if you're a content creator and you have a feud with somebody in the chat or somebody on a different platform, you can bring that matter here to me. I will straighten it out in Ox Court. I know some of y'all think that Wednesday was the first time that we ever went to Ox Court because that was such a big matter. You know what I'm saying? Got hundreds of views, thousands of views on that, I'm sorry. That's not the first time we've been to Ox Court. I have taken PC to Ox Court myself just last November. I took Players' Choice to Ox Court because I was involved in a rigged debate, and I knew it was rigged from the jump, but I was a sacrificial ox. We had to come to Ox Court for Leaf Diggy because he was accused of egregious acts. And we obviously had Ox Court this week with Chill. With Jalen in the Emmett Till situation. So this is not
my fault. My fault, chat.
So once again, I want to reiterate, this is a legitimate courtroom with legitimate jurisdiction over the goings-ons of this YouTube platform. So if you have any beefs, if you have any situations, or if you hear something super egregious on the YouTube platform, you make sure to holler at me, bring it up, and we will send subpoenas out. We will get this matter situated. I can guarantee you that. Now, in the meantime, I want to recap some things. Last time we were in Ox Court, it was a very serious situation. I think we hashed that out perfectly fine. With that being said, me just by doing my job and you know, hashing some things out, I was called a coon on my own platform. I was called a buck dancer on my own platform. I was called a bandit on my own platform.
A bandit is wild. I learned what a bandit was that stream, and for him to be the first person called that is crazy.
Imagine that. Imagine the disrespecting the honorable Judge Ox for being a man of the people. Could you imagine? Alan R. When we gonna put Ox on Ox Court for his Sabonis Glaze? Whoever got the nuts to take me to court, feel free. I'm sure I can get somebody. I think I could probably get Dezo to preside over that court hearing. And if you feel the need, nut up, Alan. Be a man. Take me to court.
Hey, yo, no, nut up is crazy.
Don't sit in this comment section talking about when we gonna do this, when we gonna do that. Stand on your nuts and do it, Alan R. Stand on your nuts and do it. If you want to take the big ox to court, do it. Who's stopping you? Nobody. I'm a man of the people. It's fair game over here. It's fair game over here. You know that. I've never, not ever have I once ducked any smoke.
He's not lying.
Bring the ruckus. We could get it on. Believe that. Believe that. So the link is out there. I've sent subpoenas out. I'm sure Buddy will be here any minute. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead. More important things right now. Helen on. Boy, you ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. Bring your ass.
Niggas be on Alan R head.
We have somebody in the back right now. Tim Duncan, top 5.
And I have heard that Alan R does in fact not have a job.
See what my man got to say before we get on with the proceedings of this courtroom. What's going on, brother?
Afternoon. What's going on, Big Ox?
I'm just doing my job.
I ain't mad at you, brother. I ain't mad at you, man. Are we gonna get both guys to pull up tonight, or are we gonna do this like judgment based off of peers and things of that nature?
Well, subpoenas have been sent out. Um, Everybody's aware of Ox Court tonight. If people show up, then we'll get to it. If they don't show up, we can still preside over these hearings. I have the last crash out clip, if you will, and I'm gonna play that here in a few moments. And I'm gonna allow other people to come up. And I mean, like I said, this is a very public, for lack of better terms, beef. Most people have
Very
seen the
public,
origins of
very
this.
public feud.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes.
most people have seen the origins of this. Most people have seen it escalate. Most people, and mind you, I'm the host of Chill with Chill. I host Chill Show, so it
Oh yeah,
spilled
I
over.
know.
It has spilled over to that show as well. I feel like we have all the evidence we need to get down to the bottom of this, and we can decide who is guilty. Is Buddy guilty? Has Buddy pestered Chill to the point where he can't hold out anymore, or is Chill sensitive? Has Chill just lost it and he can't function with Buddy in the chat? Those are the questions we want to get down to. So it's not innocent or guilty verdict today. It's who has crossed the line. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna keep this very short and sweet because I don't care about everybody's opinion on this. I just want to get Buddy's initial side, what he says started it, and probably a couple rebuttals. Let's play the last crash out clip if we can get it time right. I don't want to just sit here and watch the Yap Fest because I've seen some of these other Ox courts. These niggas legit will get the yapping.
Fat lip ass dude, go do something with your life. That's all you doing is in here talking about me the whole time.
Oh my god.
Yo, bitch ass at it.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm sick of this, man. All he does is come in here every day and talk about me. You for real? I'm gonna start calling you B. I'm gonna start calling you Ban. And you know what it stands for. You know what it stands for. That's you. Ban. That's what I'm gonna start calling.
Like B-A-N?
Yes.
Yeah.
Capital B, capital A, capital N. That's him. That's him. Sick of this dude.
If you don't know what that means, just ask Jalen who'll translate it.
Yo,
That's him.
alright. What we gonna do?
Every day he come in here.
Oh man, that's crazy. I was muted this whole time. I'm not gonna lie. I did not know that Mars said that. I didn't see the whole crash out, this incident crash out. I did not know that he got that off. That's insane. Shut up, Chad. Okay, I know I was muted. Damn, Jesus.
All you do is talk about me, sucker ass dude. Man, that's what I'm saying.
Bro, I got a business appointment, bro.
All right, chill. He's had enough.
I'm about to say, okay, now I know I'm not
I've
muted.
seen that clip on Twitter, or X as it's called now. And I mean, when you think about that, it's gone from the PC platform to all around the internet. This for lack of a better term, this feud, this beef. So I'm gonna allow the people to decide what's the goings-ons here. I'm gonna bring Mr. OG up to the stage, and I'm gonna let him speak for himself. What's good, buddy?
Ox, what it do, Ox? What's going
Not
on,
much,
bro?
I'm just doing my job, brother. How you living?
I can't complain, man. City View.
Oh shit, okay, I see you.
City View on the
Buddy, I did bring up the words that we had with each other, or I wouldn't even call it an altercation. I would more so just call it the back and forth that we had in the chat, and we were able to diffuse that. Like no big deal. I appreciate you not holding that against me.
Nah, no question. No question. Not to cut you off, man. I appreciate the opportunity, man, to let me speak my piece.
Butterman, you're sick. City view from a park bench is crazy.
And not my contention. Not my contention. Cause it ain't really nothing with me, man. It ain't really nothing with me for real. But
Right.
like you were saying, when we had our little words, it got nipped in the bud quick because it was a mutual understanding that this is a basketball conversation and that's all it is, and that's all it's going to be. So if we could each put our pride and ego to the side over a basketball conversation, man, we could our relation, even though you in your city and I'm in mine, bro, the relationship could go further because it's a mutual understanding, it's a mutual respect, even miles and miles away. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just how I looked at it. Whether I don't care, that's just how I looked at it. That's just how I looked at it.
Right. So on to this with Chill. How did, if you recall, how did this originally start?
Episode 136 is that's where it took the cake. That's where it took the cake. Because a lot transpired in that one episode.
Okay.
And a lot transpired in that one episode. And there's a lot of evidence in that. It's a lot of evidence in that episode too, though.
Okay. And with that being said, I mean, because I was there when y'all were on the same stream together, and I thought it was getting squashed.
On playback, right? On playback, right?
Yes, it was on playback. That's right. Right. It was on playback.
You see how far along that was? You see how far along that was from the time he said that until the time he did that? You know how much other stuff he said in between that right there? Mm-hmm. Like it's you know what I'm saying? It was just a lot of unnecessary shit he was saying. That's my point. It took to you fake crashing out on playback to you want to apologize. And I understand and I respect it. And I apologize right then and there to him. But the same token is it's still the same weird animosity. Like you got a real weird feeling towards me, bro. You don't even know me. You don't even know me, bro.
But that's disingenuous because, again, he doesn't have to know you when you constantly troll him all the time. I'm pretty sure after that, there was a point in time where somebody mentioned Karl Malone, and you called him Pedo Town, and he went right back to doing the same thing, which was calling you a BAN, saying you broke, saying you big lip, and trying to dog you. But it's never been unprovoked. And by unprovoked, I mean there's no way you're about to tell me you've done nothing to provoke this man to just want to spaz out, crash out, and say this all types of crap to you. That's crazy.
And you really feel some type of way, and I see that. So, and that's what he don't understand. He's a joke to me for real. Because at the end of the day, nigga, you think it's really something when it's really not. You really think it's something. Like you.
Well, buddy, in you know, with that being said, I do see in the chat most days where there might be James B, you, a couple other fellas that will, I'm talking about an hour long, say thing. What was it the other day? You said Swiper got me biting my nails, Tam. And it'll be
no question. No question.
And that shit was funny.
No question. No question.
It'll be chillisms.
And like you said, for like and I can't deny that for like you said, for the time it will be, right? For the time it will be. Now tell me, Ox, do you see anything to where as though I'm personally disrespecting Chill Town? Do I say anything personally like disrespecting him? Like if you do, Ox, let me know what it was. Let me know exactly what it was that you think that I like personally disrespected Chill Town.
With that being said, buddy, I have seen a couple of things, but I'm not gonna be here to be on sides. I'm gonna allow the people to ask some questions and let you speak your piece. Is there anything else you want to say before I allow anybody else to come up here, maybe give their piece or ask you any questions?
Nah, you got it.
All right, for sure. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna send this link out one more time. There's a lot of people in the chat saying that Buddy is innocent. And let me see. We got big fan Breezy. What's up, Breezy?
Chilling, man. Love the show, man. I gotta say, man, Big Ox Coil is bigger than Perry Mason out here, man. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You judge him. You better than Judge Mathis, man. Judge Mathis. You know what I'm saying? Judge Mathis should call you up like, yo, Big Ox, man. I done heard about you, man. You know what I'm saying?
The amount of meat munching going on, Jesus Christ, my guy. Get to it.
Word. But I was coming to say that, you know, as a moderator and someone being in the chat, you could engage. You as a moderator, you want to engage, but in the chat, you want the people on the panel to engage. But contingent on the content, I want to keep it there. You know, I don't want to take no personal strikes. at nobody. I don't want nobody to take no personal strikes at me because it deviates from the content while you pulled up to the channel. I want everybody to have fun, and the only way that happens more times than not is everybody feeling respected. If those lines get crossed, I like to try to de-escalate the situation immediately because I don't want it to escalate to something that I don't mean to say, mean to do, or have to walk back. And sometimes that could be tough, especially when you're in the eye, you're in the public eye, and you got public opinion, you got a big audience. Sometimes it's even though you're wrong, it's tough to walk it back. So I try to be careful, be conscious on what I say. Cause
I'm glad you brought that up. Tay Luke is correct. Calling that nigga R. Kelly Town is something he genuinely did. He would call this nigga R. Kelly Town. Sometimes he'll call him this shit randomly. I've seen it.
You know what I'm saying? The toughest part can be walking it back. So I try to avoid that part because as a man, I am going to walk it back if I was wrong. But I try to avoid that. And I try to avoid that at all costs though, because it don't really feel good. But as a man, you know, you kind of got to do it. You know what I mean? So.
I agree 1,000%, Breeze. I don't disagree with nothing you said. Nothing you said.
And Breezy, so I see sometimes you be on the panel. I see you in the chat from time to time. Do you?
Yeah.
How do you feel about the whole chat? Not just Buddy, because it's not just Buddy. You know what I mean? How do you feel about when the chat gets to saying the chillisms and things like that?
Want me to keep it real, son? Keep it really real? I think the players' choice need mods, man. I think players' choice need to keep mods in the chat that take away any negative content that isn't basketball related or content related to whatever the discussion.
Chat, is he cooking? Is he cooking, chat? Is he cooking? I'm not gonna lie, he might be cooking.
Is or the conversation is. If the content is deviating from the content of basketball or whatever the panel discussing, moderators need to be in there. You know what I'm saying? And getting them up out of there, you know what I mean? Just to keep an atmosphere where, again, remember, this is an international platform, you know what I mean? And the only language that's universal is respect. You know what I'm saying? So if moderators, that was a quote right there, Big Ox. I don't know, that shit might.
I was about to say that's next month right there. That's August.
Nah, but serious. So, you know, people can relate to that or resonate with that all over the world. So if you keep it there, I think you're gonna have a better product, a better show. And I like players' choice, and you know what I mean. The chat does make part of the show, and to be honest with you, the interacting with the panel in the chat I think is excellent, but. I think moderators to finish. I think moderators could help the show. You know what I mean? Just to kind of, you know what I mean, gauge the audience on the content, opposed to being distracted by something negative.
Not gonna lie, I wasn't expecting him to cook right there. I don't disagree. I think that's a good viewpoint to look at it from. What do they need? Niggas in the chat to moderate and make sure niggas don't take shit too far. I actually agree with that sentiment.
Okay, so Breezy, if you don't have any, do you have any questions or anything for Buddy?
Yeah. When you got in the mix with Chill like that, like when did it start or how did it start? You know, in your opinion, like you said, from your perspective, because I've seen you in the chat before, but you know, being on a panel is different. You get to articulate how you know what I'm saying. You feel without the text, and sometimes people get lost in translation in the text. So I would love to hear how it all started in his opinion.
Well, in my honest opinion, brother, I sent it to Ox earlier. And I wanted Ox to watch it from the time and read the chat that day, that Pacific day. I didn't say nothing to Chill Town, right? The conversation was Pirate. Pirate was on the show discussing his top 10 or his top 10 at the time.
I'm actually, Buddy, I'm gonna go back to that right now. I'm gonna pull that up for you. But y'all go ahead. I'm gonna find it.
he was discussing his top 10 at the time, and I think he said he had Kobe like 7 or 8. And I just said, Pirate, you lost me, Pirate. You lost me, Pirate. And like you said, Breeze, it was a discussion of ball at the time, right?
Yeah.
And with after that, little couple like a minute go by, he say what he gotta say. Then he say, yeah, Pirate, you seen the lost Buddy OG on, cause he know I'm a Kobe guy, and this is how much of a fetish he had with LeBron James. He say, and it's so much transpired in this one episode, bro, like real life. So when that transpired, he said that, yeah, you seen the lost Buddy OG.
He's danced around the fact that only reason why he pointed that out or would double back on that is because of the shit you give him for talking for having Kobe not in his top 10, or the shit you say about him having LeBron in such high regards. He's responding because of the amount of just BS trolling you do over those two players. Like, I don't see how that's not hard. I don't see why that's hard to see. Like, why even try to frame it as anything else? To try to play the... Now I see why niggas was saying he was playing the victim. I'm not going to lie. This is really trying to paint a picture to where, oh, he's just attacking me. I'm playing basketball. I'm just talking ball, man. I'm just keeping it basketball, and he just takes it to another level. Like, nah, bruh. You do keep it basketball, but the way you keep it basketball makes niggas want to step out of character. And sometimes you don't keep it basketball. Again, calling this nigga Pedo Town, R. Kelly Town, when he's keeping it basketball, when he's bringing up Karl Malone, and because Mars doesn't want to address his name and diminish whatever Karl Malone did on the court, so he's trying to keep it basketball, and you're calling him R. Kelly Town because of it, and you're wondering why this nigga's not going to just let it go? Like, that's crazy.
And I say, damn, Chill, you say you don't read the comments, though, because his favorite line is, yeah, hey, Ron, I don't pay attention to the chat like that. But he always seems to see what's going on in the chat, but you don't pay attention to it. So that's one little hypocritical statement right there. It goes from that to a basketball conversation. Why do I? And then, right, he called me a hoe and then called me emotional, right? But just on the this past episode when him and Swiper was on there, Swiper called him emotional, and he said, "Damn, that's disrespectful, Swiper. That's disrespectful to call me emotional over some shit like this, right? But you call me a hoe, brother. And like you said, Breezy, this is an international platform, right? And he said this too. Man, I'm on an international platform just trying to talk basketball. But you call me a hoe. You had the withal to call me a hoe on an international platform, bro. So we gonna don't try to manipulate the situation and talk and play victim and with I just want to talk basketball. Nah, we gonna keep it going how we gonna keep it going. Even though I ain't go to no other level. I didn't call him a hoe. I ain't do what I could have did. You know what I'm saying? I kept it where I kept it, man. I didn't do that. And even still, man, this man I don't know. But the evidence is all there. The evidence is all there in that one episode. And I feel as though it's about basketball and I shouldn't have been called a hoe. And even with me being called a hoe, I didn't disrespect him after that.
All right, nah, that's righteous. Nah, I appreciate you, bro.
Okay, so
I'm really trying to think on what he said, but he's not saying nothing. Like, Buddy's not saying nothing for real. And me being a person that sees how Buddy talks about Chilltown from the start of the show, whenever he says anything, it's like, this isn't even word salad. This is word bread, my nigga. Like, this is word table bread. Like, the shit they just give for free to fill you up to get you out of there. Like, this is not, he's not saying much. Maybe I'm just not getting it. I don't know. I'm not getting Alphabet Soup. Not even that, because at least Alphabet Soup fill you up. At least salad can hold you over. This is word filling. This is word. I can't even say the cheddar biscuits from Red Lobster, because cheddar biscuits go crazy.
I'm gonna pull up that here in a moment. Before I do, Buddy, I'm sorry, Breezy, I want to ask you if you have any closing statements, and if I can get your verdict on who is the antagonizer or instigator in this situation, and do you feel like it just needs to stop here?
Well, it can't be two on both sides. You know what I mean? If you feel a way about a man calling you emotional, you got to know another man feel that way if you call him that too, respectfully. So you know, I'm glad you gave him the platform to voice his opinion, because if not having this Big Ox court, his opinion could have been jaded and be skewed a different way. But he sound like clarity, and he sound like he not necessarily mad, but he was upset at a specific thing, and he mentioned what that was, and he seemed more of a fan that cares about working it out opposed to trying to cause chaos. I think he's a good fan of the show. I'm kind of, it's bad that him and Chill going through this, but I think he contributes good to the show based on, or means good to Player's Choice based on what he said.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well that's fair. Appreciate you, Breezy. You can pull back up if you want to. I'm gonna move you back to the lobby for now. Yeah, I remember that, huh?
Right, and I guess it boils back to Mike Brown, right?
Right.
And I say, what the fuck I say? Long story short, I said Braun ain't went with him or some shit like that. Braun ain't went with him, or Braun could have stepped up or some shit. Oh no, that's what you said. You replied and said, yeah, Braun should have stepped up.
Right.
And after he saw that, he say, man, y'all want to really get into the chat, because he knew for a fact his statement was about Braun. He said Mike Brown folded in a few situations. He knew he was talking about LeBron, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's all I said. Don't try to throw shit in the game like you just trying to say Mike Brown is a bad coach or he folded. You know specifically what you talking about. You talking about. You talking about LeBron when he lost with LeBron. So at the end of the day, bro, keep it 100. Don't try to maneuver. That's just how much he's in depth to the James. That's how much he's in depth to James.
Right.
Jamestown.
Okay, I'm gonna play this from the 7-minute and 55-second one. And so if you have any other timestamps, just let me know. I'm gonna play for about I'll play about 50 seconds of this, right? Yeah.
Just Wilt at 2 and Garnett at 10.
Yeah, Garnett at 10 is what will lose most people.
Yeah, most people will probably lose it at Garnett at 10, but I like Kevin Garnett.
I mean, Kareem at 6 probably loses some people, and so does LeBron at 3. So.
Hey, but it's my list, man. It's my list. It's how I view basketball.
You also lost Buddy OG with Kobe at 8 too, because Kobe ate 2. So
I didn't lose them as much as you lost everybody with Kobe at 11.
Yeah, but pretty close though.
What a difference 3 spots will make.
Can you believe it? Like I wouldn't get nearly as much. I wouldn't get nearly as much if I just moved them up 1 spot.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty much the range for Kobe. I find it surprising that I mean, I hear some people have Kobe.
What's up?
And just let it keep going. It ain't get there yet. Just watch Ma's face when he called me a hoe. Watch Ma's face when he called me a hoe.
Be as high as like number 2 or number 3. But it's all, we all view the game differently, and like when people have Kobe ranked higher than me, I understand why.
We know it's wild in there, Damo. You ain't gotta make that face. We know it's wild in there. We know what you got going on in there. We know it's wild. It's okay. I've been there before, so I know what time it is.
Ain't no sound better than that.
Yeah, I know what time it is. All morning, man. I don't know.
No, shut up, Buddy OG. Ho.
Hey,
Buddy OG is such a hoe. He's such an emotional dude, yo.
I see Mars' face. I see what you're saying about the way Mars reacted to that.
So like it ain't that serious, bro. It was never that serious, bro. And this is
this is the thing though, buddy. I'm not seeing your chats. I'm not seeing them on the side over here.
I don't know why.
So, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. I think is that the first time that he said that?
Yeah, that was the first like disrespect. That's anything else. I was never tripping on the goofy shit or the sucker shit. That's nothing. You feel me? We could play with that all day. We could play with the goofy word. We could play with the sucker word. You know what I'm saying? That's okay. That's cool. But the hoe and the bitch and the come on, bro.
Okay.
Come on, bro. It ain't.
Hold on. Apparently, Pirate comes on.
I never until he called me a bitch ass nigga. That's when I was like, all right, that's it. I can't keep just going for that. I can't.
Hold on, I want to get to where Pirate comes on because a bunch of that was still just word salad. See if Low comes on. Yeah, it's just a bunch of people end up coming on, so we're gonna see about this.
Read with is right here.
Oh shit, Pirate! Hey. Oh god damn, Pirate.
Hey, wait, what? I'm actually involved in this.
Maybe innocent bystander, if you will.
Am I catching somehow? What happened? I was just calling to find out what happened. I don't even know what the story is.
Not at all, Pirate. You are completely innocent in this. You are not on trial here. I did not subpoena you. No indictments whatsoever.
I got good lawyers, man. Yeah.
No doubt. But yeah. So actually, the clip I played earlier was Pirate was given his list. He had Kobe at 8. Chill said Pirate. Chill said Pirate. I think Buddy lost you with the 8. Pirate in turn said, well, Chill, not as much as he lost you with Kobe at 11.
Then, sure, I remember that. That was like a year ago.
Neff.
That was a minute ago.
Neff, simple basketball talk, Neff. It's just basketball talk, Neff.
Right.
Basketball talk. And he proceeds to say what he said while we just talking basketball.
Wait, so what did he say?
He called me a hoe. But that's...
I think... Damn.
So at the end of the day, you keep saying I'm playing victim. Ain't no playing victim, bro. It shouldn't have been that over.
Pirate is way too smiley and friendly for how serious this nigga Buddy feels right now, because that nigga called him a hoe, nigga started laughing. I think that's hilarious.
The conversation. Why I gotta be that? It ain't gotta be that.
Buddy. Buddy, are you like legitimately offended to your core?
No, he called you a hoe.
Yeah, I know.
Like, are you?
I knew. I'm gonna say this nigga's not taking him serious at all.
You a hoe for real? Like, what's going on, bro?
See, it's not that I'm offended, but if I'm joking with you, why are you going personal? Why is you keep going personal? Why is you keep if I'm disagreeing with you, why is you taking this? What is you so offensive about? I disagree with what you say. That's simple as I disagree with everybody. I disagree with, come on, bro. I don't just disagree with him. What the fuck do you think I'm a yes? I'm not, no, come on, I disagree with everybody, bro. Ox just said, man, Ox go and have our back and forth. So at the end of the day, bro, you keep trying to make it like, nah, bro. All right, come on, man. I ain't.
Try to make it like what? That's what I'm. Oh, okay. And you know what? Now I realize what we're doing here. And now I realize where I'm going to click off and call it a video, because now I'm starting to realize he is just going to drag this shit on as long as he can. And I know the truth. I've seen it. I've seen the shit that he says to Chilltown, and it's not innocent. And that's what's killing me. He will sit there and act like it's all innocent. It's all just, I'm just talking ball and he calls me a hoe. Oh, I'm just talking ball and I don't deserve any of this. Like, you call him Pedo Town. You make R. Kelly Town. You call him a pedophile because of something you disagree with. And I don't see why you feel you would not get some type of pushback, get some type of animosity towards you. Any grown man getting called a pedophile is gonna have that same reaction and be as upset. And why would I keep it beyond the lines of basketball with you if you calling me a pedophile has absolutely nothing to do with basketball? Hell, he'll be talking basketball on some stuff, and he'll be talking about Karl Malone, and you call him Pedo Town, R. Kelly Town, and you feel like he's not gonna cross a line and keep it non-basketball with you after that? That makes no sense. I know on the stream I told him, like, yo, I'm not gonna say you're playing victim. You're playing victim. I'm not gonna go that far. Now I'm gonna go that far, buddy. From here in the beginning of the stream, how you set everything up, you're playing victim. You 100% are playing victim in this situation. Like, y'all aren't two grown men constantly disrespecting each other. I said it. Chilltown has some fault to play in this as well, and it's some shit he needs to do better on. But to act like it's just all Chilltown and not you is super disingenuous. So I'm not going for it. In Damo court, nigga, you guilty. That nigga guilty. Uncle Ruckus style.